Yo, what up? Yo, what up? This preview season has been a little weird for Attack on Titan on this channel in particular because they are doing previews like they've never done before. And so it's been a little wonky about how I have been previewing stuff. We've been talking about new mechanics, the new rules that are introduced in the game, the new card type, the Blitz keyword, or the Blitz ability. It's not a keyword, but the Blitz ability. And we haven't really sat down and really looked at cards altogether. And so I want to change that. And so what we're going to be doing today is at this point, we have about two-thirds of the set, roughly two-thirds of the set previewed. And this is on UVS Ultra, as well as previewed via an exclusive link that UVS Games has sent me. So, hey, big shout out to UVS Games. And they have sent everybody, and I'm going to use these quotes, an exclusive ultra rare for everybody to preview as well. Make sure you check out all of the other content creators out there as well to go see if they have any other exclusive ultra rares, never before seen ultra rares, just like me, so that we can spread the love and do what we got to do. So, without further ado, let's get rocking. I'm gonna click this button, and we're gonna do some Attack on Titan: Battle for Humanity exclusive previews. So here's the way they're gonna do. We got about 200 cards in the set. We're gonna go in set order, and then I'm gonna show you my exclusive preview, and then we're gonna do the character tier list. Let's move on to life cards. A friend who's been playing UVS way longer than I have said this set feels like UVS 2.0, and then it necessarily isn't necessarily a good thing. What are your feelings about the set so far? My real answer is, Sneaky Sausage, is that like I need to play with the cards first, because it's still UniVersus, right? I'm still making control checks. I'm still playing with progressive difficulty, speed, damage, blocking from hand. All of that's the same, right? But the idea of the attunement symbols is weird. It's super, super weird, right? And like the symbol identity of the cards is weird, and the fact that we only have 6 is weird. There's a lot of weird things going on, but I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. It's just weird, and so like there's no way for me to tell if it's good or bad without physically playing with the cards, and I think that's what's important. To you, 2,000 years from now, this is an action. You can tell because of the blue outline on the card, even though it looks and it's green in the back. To you, 2,000 years from now, Breaker 1, form, look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack, backup, or foundation, you may try to play it as your next form, ignoring progressive difficulty. So as long as it's not an asset or a action, you're just allowed to just like, boop. Hey, I'll play this one, and I'll rip the top. Hey, we got there. That's cool. It's neat. Happy we can't attack on turn 1 because of cards like this. Like there's an idea where like people used to go like, I will not once per turn. It is not a foundation drop. It is an action. So it is once per turn based on the thing, right? Not a foundation. This is an action card. I repeat. It is an action card, not a foundation card. So it is once per turn. I'm going to get off of that action because nobody's going to play it anyways. Potato, 1/5, 2 mid-block. Enhance card pool, so while it's in the card pool. Gain 1 health and build this asset, period. Whoop. Response flip. After your rival plays a non-character ability that will reduce the damage of your attack, cancel it. I will, just to prove you wrong, run it, drop. I'm in. This card is neat. Memes aside, I think this card's cool. I like the bottom response. Getting this card in the card pool seems difficult. is all that I'll say. Putting it in the card pool seems tough. Yeah. Battle while bandaged. 2/3, 1 low for 2. Blitz, if you've gained health this turn, this attack gets 2 speed and 2 damage. So it is a 3 low for 3. Sorry, 3 low for 4. Excuse me. 2 diff, 3 low for 4. Incredible stats. Incredible stats. No, it's just great. It's just very, very good. Entering Titan Forest. 4/3, 4 mid for 4, 1 mid block. EX2 ranged. Blitz, if you have 9 or more foundations, draw 2 cards, period. Blitz, if your rival has 9 or more foundations, this attack gets +4 damage. This card is crazy. If you have 9 or more foundations, draw 2 cards, period. I like that the life symbol in this set is just, if you are gluttonous, gain a bonus for it. And then if my rival is gluttonous, gain a bonus for it. It's very cool design space to be. Because I am gluttonous with my foundations. I love having 100 foundations. If there's one thing about TamCardwell that you guys all should know, I have 100 cards. I want 100 cards in my stage at all time. Try to play them all. This card's good. It doesn't hit the hardest, right? It's a 4 mid for 4, but it just draws you 2 cards. I'm so in. Tam size screen confirmed? Confirmed for sure. Feast combos with Potato. So let's go back and look at Potato. Hold on. So if this card is in your card pool, you may then play Feast. 4/3, 2 or 4 high for 4. They have 1 high block. Combo with Potato. Response: after you gain health, this attack gets 2 damage. Combo Enhance: this attack gains 3 speed. So, comboing with Potato, it is a 7 high for 4 because it combos. From there, you use the Enhance on Potato, gain a health, respond after you gain health. This attack gets +2 damage, so it's a 7 high for 6. And then you build this into your stage. When they try to reduce the damage of your attack, you cancel it. Cool. I dig it. This one's neat. This one's fine. The fact that the response doesn't have a limited number of times means that, like, if you're at 1 health and you can, like, gain 1, 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 you'll, like, give this thing 14 damage and, like Feast could just, like, absolutely crush you, right? Very, very good card if you can get the response to work. Fight for Survival. It's a 5/3, 4 low for 5, 3 low block. Breaker 1 Fury. Response: after this attack deals damage, it does not count towards progressive difficulty this turn. I think this card is going to be one of the best cards in the set. Because I think this 4 low for 5 that just, like, doesn't count towards progressive is, like, in a very scary place to be. Right? This is more copies of things like a dual needle lunge. This is more copies of what's it called? More copies of Crow and Frog Takedown, right? Like, Fight for Survival is, like, a crazy card. It's a very good. Getting back in formation. It's a 3/3, 3 mid for 3 with a 1 mid block. Powerful 1, stun 0. If you have 9 or more foundations, each of these attacks keyword ratings get +2. So another 3 diff stun 2 card that now has powerful 3. So this is the way that the life symbol 3 difficulty package gets to kill you. Is it just plays back in formation late in the chain, has momentum, and then it spins the powerful after a stun 2. So powerful 3, stun 2, 3 mid for 3. Again, find any speed, find any damage, we're off to the races. It's very good. Horse Toss. 6/3, 0 mid for 9, throw. It's just a throw. 6 diff, 9 damage, throw. pretty good. I like it. It's unbelievably slow. This is a big move. Jaws of Life. 5/3, 4 high for 5. Blitz. You may sacrifice one foundation of difficulty 2 or greater. If you do, build the top 2 cards of your deck face down committed. So I'm allowed to sacrifice something big in order to rebuild 2. There's got to be some crazy thing that I'm down to destroy, right? I'm down to destroy some face up 2 difficulty foundation, and they just build, and they don't leave. Well, they come and commit it, so they wouldn't leave. Play with enormous axe? Yeah, enormous axe is great. I love enormous axe as an idea. That's very cool. My other I thought was the learning to harden, right? Destroy, learn to harden, and then let it rock. Yeah, there's certainly cool ideas there. The 5 diff 4 high for 5 that lets you speed into bigger boards. I think it's cool. Open Wide. 4/3, 4 high for 3. The 1 high block. Response: after this attack deals damage, gain health equal to the damage dealt. This card is scary. This card's very, very scary. If you can put any amount of damage on this card, it could just swing the game back so unbelievably hard. Like, even looking at Open Wide and like putting it in somebody that like even like just gaining 6 off. There's so many games that have 1 off of just randomly gaining 5 off of a wound restore, right? Like this card is just going to swing so hard of just like, oh, you were so close to killing me. I'll play double Open Wide. I didn't kill you, but I like hit you for 5, I'll gain 10. Ugh. So crazy. So crazy. Painful Experiment. 6/3, 5 low for 6. Powerful 2. Response: after this attack deals damage, choose 1 backup or shift attack in your discard pile with a difficulty X or less and add it to your hand. X equals the damage dealt. This card's fine. I think being able to pick back up a shift attack is very cool. The issue is that it's a printed 6 and they'd have to like not interact with it at all. And I think that's the big issue, right? I think that's the big issue. Predatory Bite. 5/3, 3 high for 6. Blitz: sacrifice 1 Titan backup, gain health equal to that backup's remaining stamina. This card seems not great with the amount of backups and how hard it is to get a backup on board. But like, imagine you play... Does the Beast Titan have life? I don't think he does. He does. So you could, you ready? You could do something like, I play one of these 8 diff moves. I commit up 4 or whatever. I then build it in and it's shifted. I choose not to use the ability on the card. I play Predatory Bite. I sacrifice that 8 stamina move and I just gain 8 for free in my 33 health character. I mean, that's a swing. That's certainly like, that's a tempo swing. Like, I swung this big, huge move and I gained 8 on my turn. Like, there are lines like that I think are neat in the character. That's cool. All right, Scouting Skirmish. 5/3, 5 mid for 5. Stun 1. Response: after you block with this card, gain 2 health. If the blocked attack had throw, gain 4 health instead. Very funny that this very prominently shows off a horse, and we had this as our life throw. Very funny. This is a sideboard card if throws get a little out of hand. It essentially says that you get to full block your throw. I think this is a really elegant way to say that if you block a throw, it deals no damage by like gaining 4 and then losing the 4 back, right? It just like didn't deal the damage. It didn't deal, right? I think this is a really cool, really elegant way of doing it, right? And the fact that it's a 0 mid block, right? I mean, look at this, right? If I block 0 mid for 9, right? I block with my scouting skirmish. I gain my 4, and then I partialed the horse toss, and so it deals 5, so I take 1 total. I think that this is a very cool way to go about fighting throws into the life symbol. It's neat. Good against Falling Skies? Yeah, this is great against Falling Skies. It's very cool. Titanic Leap. 8-4. 10 mid for 8. 1 mid block. Cool card. Titan Pile. It's a 5-3. 5 high for 4. With Blitz. This deck gets 2 damage for each Titan backup in your stage. Cool. I think if you are playing the Titan backup ideas, we don't want a or a non-4 check. But maybe. Maybe we do. Art of Foundations. Boring Respite. 1-5. Enhance Commit. Spin a momentum. Gain 2 health. This card's not that great, truthfully. Not when we have cards like the Momo coffee card. I don't remember what the name is. Like, that card's just like infinitely better. Also at the life symbol. Don't know how you play this one. Unless you're desperate for a 1-5. Bright-Eyed Dreams. 1-5, 3 mid block response. After this card is destroyed by a rival effect, build the top card of your deck, sacrificing a card, destroys it. This is neat. Refreshing blend. Thank you so much, guys. This card is neat. My big thing is this card can't get touched by Ruin, right? It has to be after this card is destroyed while it's face up. Because while it's face down, it doesn't know that it was destroyed. Or it doesn't know that it was the card. I believe that's the ruling. I don't think this works on Ruin. Because it would have to respond to the discard pile, and it doesn't do that. Chat, help me make sure I'm not wrong here. But for the same idea of like, after Learning to Harden is destroyed, it doesn't work. It will work the same way. After the foundation is destroyed by rival effect, build a top card deck. It wouldn't know. Anti-Punisher? Yeah, if they picked this one for Punisher, for sure. Deadly Research. I disagree with the ruling, but yes, that's the ruling. Zahal, I agree. I agree with your disagreement. Uh, 3-5, 3 high block. Response commit. After you make a check to play a backup or shift attack, that check gets +2, period. This card, again, it's a 5 check. It's a 3 diff. This is, I mean, we're playing 4 of this inside of the Beast Titan all Titan attacks deck. This card's great. This says that I didn't check a 6 on my 8 diff. I checked an 8 by committing my Deadly Research. Or I checked a 4. I'll commit 2 of these, and I checked a 6, and I'm making up for it. This card's incredible for those. It's great. Defend the Rear. 2-5, 2 low block, enhance commit. This attack with printed difficulty of 5 or less gets -3 speed. Oh. This attack with printed 5 or less gets -3 speed. I mean, this is fine. Difficulty 5 or less for -3 speed. I mean, commit for -3 speed is like a good ability, right? I won't say that it's not. The 2-5 might be a little deck building constraint, high costed, but like commit for -3, it's great. Inner Strength. 2-5, 3 low block, enhance commit. This deck gets -1 damage. If you have 9 or more foundations, this deck gets +3 damage instead. It's really interesting how opposite Inner Strength is compared to we saw the this one. Differing perspectives. Commit, it gets +1 damage. If you have no cards in hand, it gets -2 damage instead. Like, it's weird how, like, on offense or defense, this card works, right? Like, eventually it, like, stops being a defensive card. and then starts being a, oh, I'm at like pseudo deadlock, I'm gonna try and kill you. Yeah, it's weird. Loyalty of a Friend. 2/5, 2 mid block, breaker 1, unique, enhance commit. This deck gets -1 damage for each backup in your stage, period. Crazy. Crazy how good this card is in the Beast Titan. Deadlock enhance commit. This deck gets +2 speed for each backup in your stage, period. This card's cool. This card's super, super cool. It's gonna help keep your backups alive. It's got breaker 1. This card's neat. I like this card a lot. It's very cool. Meeting Hanji. 3/5, 2 mid block, enhance flip, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Then if you discarded a backup or Titan card this way, draw 1 card. Again, I think that Hanji is not the backup character. It's just the Beast Titan, right? Like the Beast Titan is going to be so cool. I'm very excited to play that character. Yeah. Wow. Pilfered Provisions. 1/5, 2 high block response. After you discard this card during the combat phase, gain 1 health and look at the top card of your deck, period. This card's cool. Again, it's another, if this card is discarded, the life symbol has way more discard cards. Like, we literally just saw one, right? Flip, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. So, like, this is like instantly, boop, hey, this one works. This one makes sense to me. Gain a health, look at the top card. Look at the top card of your deck. Broken. Absolutely broken. Same old field rations. Say 3/5, 2 mid block response, once per turn, tenacious. After you gain health, ready this foundation, period. If your rival has 10 or more foundations, ready 1 foundation. This one's interesting. After you gain health, re-ready it. We already have a card like this as a 3/5, but that one hits really hard. Commit a foundation for an extra damage. I don't know if this card's going to see much play. Rival has 10 or more foundations, ready a foundation. Maybe this card sees play in Spotlight, but it won't see any play in Standard. Just not until set 3 rotates. Secure the Prisoner. 2/5, 2 high block, enhance commit. If your rival is attacking a backup, that attack gets -2 damage. Again, damage reduction is going to be absolutely massive if your play pattern is backups. If your play pattern is backups, damage reduction is massive. And so the idea of Secure the Prisoner is very cool. The issue that I have with this card, truthfully, is that it says if your rival is attacking a backup, it gets -2 damage. We should just be able to give the attacks -2 damage. I just want to be able to give it to them. Or if they're attacking a backup and I really care about that, why not -3, -4, right? Hey, if you're deciding to attack the backup, I'm saying no, you're not, right? The Curiosity of Arlot, another unique foundation. 1 forward, 3 mid block. If you have 9 or more foundations, your attacks get +1 speed, period. I love it. I love it. It's just like +1 speed on everything. And then Order Enhance, rival's turn. Commit, draw a card, only playable if your character has the order symbol. Neat. I think that these are very, very cool. I like the idea of all of these unique foundations. Jace, I agree fully. This cycle of foundations is neat, and I think that cycles of cards should exist in UniVersus. I've wanted them forever. Yeah, I think this is neat. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that this guy is unique. I'm very happy he is unique. Just don't need to have more than one of these running around. Useful information. 2/5, 2 low block. I've seen a lot of low blocks on these cards, honestly. It might just be the ones that we've been previewed, but a lot of low blocks. Enhance Tenacious Flip. Your attack gets +1 damage for each Titan card you have in play. Max 5. I love this. I love the fact that it is a plus damage move that is Flip and Tenacious. It's very cool. And then it's commit if a player has 9 or more foundations, this attack gets +2 speed, period. So your moves are going to get faster and whatever. Everything I'm seeing about the life symbol just like makes me want to play the Beast Titan, which is so cool, right? Like I want to play the only 5-hander in the set. I think he's neat. Ymir's Regeneration. 2/5, 2 mid block response remove after you take damage from an unblocked attack, gain 4 health, period. I think that this card is neat. This card has got big super rejuvenation feels that doesn't have a bad block, but it is remove for +4 rather than flip for +3. This card's neat. It's not a very Tamarin-ass card. I'm not going to play this card. It's whatever. This card's whatever.